The Force is strong with this movie. Hi guys, it's me, MovieMan. Okay, today I am joined by my lovely girl here. And we are going to be reviewing Star Wars The Force Awakens. I am saying now, if you have not seen this movie, turn this video off. Go grab a lightsaber and go to Star Wars and watch it and watch the movie. Get emotional, cry, come back, and then press play on this video. Because we're going to spoil the crap out of this video. Alright, spoiler-filled review. We're dipping in now.
Okay.
So, Han Solo dies!
It's so sad.
Okay. Oh, get that out of my system. Okay, shake it off. Okay, now. So, what I liked about this film was its ability to use not practical, but shoot in the actual locations. That's what the prequels lacked, was their ability to be able to make it realistic. The original three Star Wars, the original trilogy, A New Hope, Strikes Back, and Jedi, were the best because it was a passion project. They were committed to the film and wanted to make an enjoyable film. The prequels, it was just CGI puke, and we wish that Jar Jar Binks was never alive. So then, moving on from the crappy prequels, Force Awakens, what I liked is they brought that good feeling about the original films back. It made you feel, it brought a grin to your face when you see the opening credits roll down in the opening film, and it just explodes on the screen with a Star Wars title. You just can't help but smile. And I just liked how they went back, and it felt like a Star Wars movie, if you know what I mean. It felt like Star Wars was back. It was a Star Wars movie. It had lightsaber fights. You have a great villain. You have great sets. You have great new characters, great character arcs, a very emotional ending, and a cliffhanger. So, what also I liked was Kylo Ren. I thought he was a complete badass. Obviously he wore black. What better color to wear? Nothing works better than black. But yeah, I loved his character. I was surprised. And BB-8 was very cute.
He was cute.
I like the casting by John Boyega. That's how you say his name. Who played Finn? Daisy Ridley, who played Rey.
Yeah, she was good.
And then there was this, and then you feel the magical moment when Han Solo and Chewie walk aboard the Millennium Falcon, and they just stand there and they go, "Chewie, we're home." And you just go, they're back. I just loved the whole feel of the film. It felt like Star Wars. It felt like a play, because when Star Wars first came out, it was a movie. Why it was so groundbreaking, it was because it was a movie that showed people a whole new universe, and it made you escape your normal lives for just a few hours. It made you want to go into that universe and live in that universe and explore it. And that's what this film does, again, exactly. And that's what I love. And for J.J. Abrams to have so much pressure from fans to get this film right, he executed it brilliantly. I think he did a better job directing this film than he did with Star Trek. He was so committed to this film, he dropped out of directing Star Trek 3, and they got another director to do Star Trek 3 because he was so committed to making Star Wars a great movie. And also, J.J. Abrams is a fan of Star Wars, so when a fan of Star Wars is directing a Star Wars movie, a fan's going to want to impress a fan is one of the fans, so he's going to get it right. It was a very good film. It was like Deadpool. It was a passion project. I enjoyed it. There's so much. Like, I like the score by John Williams. Phenomenal once again. Please, John Williams, win the Oscar for Best Original Score. He is nominated at the Oscars tonight for Best Original Score for Star Wars. Please win it. And Best Composer of all time, honestly. And then I also liked how they made little Easter eggs and homages to the past films. Like when there's a joke with there's a joke where he says to Captain Phasma, I think that's how you say her name. And Harrison Ford says, "Is there a trash compactor around?" And it's funny because like they're making old like jokes, like when you see Carrie Fisher go, "Oh, don't say you saved my life, and don't you mention don't say the Death Star." Like there's just funny jokes that they made throughout from the past films, and I enjoyed it. It also injected a lot more humor into it than the past Star Wars films did, because the Star Wars films never really had humor, and it was really serious, which is supposed to be. But it doesn't hurt to have some humor in it. Like when people
had more humor than the other movies.
Yeah, like it had more humor than Revenge of the Sith or Return of the Jedi. It's because what I like that they did is they played that balance of having the serious elements of the drama and the comedy, but they didn't overpower each other. They were perfectly balanced. They didn't do too much drama and too much comedy. It was perfectly leveled. I also enjoyed the sets. The sets were gorgeous. Inside the Starkiller base, it's essentially
It felt so real.
Huh?
Like, let's just say, like, the sets made you feel like you were...
It felt, well, they were real. They built most of the sets.
Oh.
They built the sets. That's what I liked, is that they were all practical. And that's what I really like, is when they actually give the time to actually build the sets and not just do it on a computer, because it brings another level of realism to it, and you believe it. I also liked the ending. Okay, the ending I have mixed feelings about. So after Han Solo dies, Rey goes to the island where they found, they go to the place where Luke is. And she goes up, and then she finds Luke, and Luke takes his hood off like a badass, and she gives him his lightsaber. And then the camera pans to his face, and then does a fly around shot around the entire perimeter of the island, including the actors. I did not like... Well, I liked how it faded out to black and left a cliffhanger, but I didn't like how when Solo dies, there's no real impact between the characters. Because Chewbacca has known Solo since, like, the first movie, and he just shoots Kylo Ren with one bullet, and then that's it. I felt like they could have done more, because he's such a beloved character throughout the entire series that people have known to love. That was the only thing that I felt like the film could have had more, is just included a scene of just Han Solo's passing and how it impacted them. Well, they kind of did that with the battle at the end with Rey, John Boyega, and Kylo Ren when they're fighting in the forest. I thought that the film lived up to my expectations, and it was one of the best films of last year, hands down. I rate this film 9.4 out of 10. I enjoyed it. It was great. And it's a film I will get on Blu-ray. I will watch it again. And I cannot wait to see the sequel. I can't wait to see more of Kylo Ren, to see how he became who he is, just like Darth Vader. I want to find out more about Kylo Ren. He's such an intriguing character. What would you rate it, hon?
I would rate it 8.5.
Okay.
Or 7.
Alright. So that's our review for Star Wars The Force Awakens. Please hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to her channel, Master Dancer. And subscribe to mine. Comment below. Get in a stupid argument in the comment section. Well, did you like the film? Did you not like the film? Did you think Han Solo should have died? Do you think he shouldn't have died? What did you think of the entire film in general? Did you like the new look of the film, or should they have done a better job? Leave your comments below, and be sure to subscribe again. This is MovieMan, signing off.